Hello friends, so today we will learn about the Web Intelligence document design, which is Unit 3. We will be covering about as a part of our SAP certification, which is 4.1 certification, which is I'm going to cover it. So as a part of this course, this is the next unit which I'll be going to cover as a theoretical session. So let's start with the Web Intelligence. This unit will cover about the various aspects related to the document design, how we can design the documents related to Web Intelligence, how we can modify it. So to start with, the lesson first is modifying Web Intelligence documents. So to understand how we can modify the Web Intelligence documents, so let's take an example. Means what are the components of a Web Intelligence? So the there are three main components of the Web Intelligence. First one is one or more reports. So reports may contain several reports that are organized as gap pages. One or more blocks. Blocks is a table. Block is a table which is a cross table, form, or a chart that displays the information in the report. So the way we wanted to present on the document. And the last one is the microcube, which is the data which is returned by the query or the data provided. So this microcube contains the actual data that is retrieved from the corporate database. Okay. So these are the three main components of Web Intelligence, like one or more reports, one or more blocks, and the last one is microcube. Okay. Let's move forward. So how we can view the reports in a document? So there are three different application modes which are available in Web Intelligence Rich Client interface. So first one is data mode, second one is reading mode, third one is design mode. So report designer primarily work in design mode and also in a data mode, and users work in a reading mode. So report designers have more capability than what the report users have. So we will see one by one how these modes or what are the options available with respective to each mode. So see, so this is from where we can switch between the modes. So when we open the Web Intelligence mode, we'll see. So this is the interface of the Web Intelligence report tool or WebRich client interface. So if you see, this is the document page. On the top right side, you will see reading mode, design mode, and data mode. So these are the three modes available with the Reach client tool, which we can work on. So reading mode is available to the users. Data mode and design mode are primarily available to the report designers or developers. Okay, so if you want to switch from one mode to other mode, we can just click on this mode whichever we want. Suppose I want to switch from design mode to data mode, I can just click on this data mode. Okay, so these are the three different modes available. So let's take on one by one. Means what is data mode? So data mode provides access to the data access tabs that allows us to perform following tasks. So create a new data provider, uh, edit, purge, and refresh an existing data provider, merge objects from a different source. So these three are the main options or tasks they are available with the data mode. And then file tab allows to open, save, print, and search a document and send it as an attachment by email. The properties tab page as well allows to set the document and application properties. Okay, so let's see the screenshot of this. Means how the data mode looks like. See, this is the data mode, which is if I click on this data mode, this will get open. This is basically query which is available with the data provider. We can edit this data provider. We can purge the data. So if you see the other options, report element, format, analysis, page setup, these are disabled one. So they are not active to in this mode. So whatever options available are enabled. So file and properties tab, you see available objects on the left side, you will see. So these are the different options. See, related to the data provider, we can create new data provided, we can edit or we can purge. Then data objects also we can create a new variable or we can merge the data objects from different data providers. So this is the query which is related to this data provided. Okay, let's move to the reading mode. So this is one more mode which is available to the business users or report users only. So though they are not having much more capability to build the reports as compared to the report designers. So they can view and perform some of the analysis tasks on the reports. When we open an existing reports, it displays in the reading mode. So by default, whenever we start Web Intelligence report client tool, and whenever we open any of the reports or a document, it opens by default in a reading mode. So reading mode allows us to perform following tasks: create a new document, open, save, print, and search a document, send a document as an attachment by email, edit document using copy, cut, paste, undo, redo, and push buttons. So refresh a document, activate data change tracking, and drill up or drill down in the data in a report designed for drilling. Show or hide report filters. Okay, so this is the reading mode view, which will show up like this. How it looks like. If you see, these are the main options. Means we don't see that other options like report element, data provider, and all those things on the top. We'll just see file new, open, save, print, search, export to email, send by email, like that. These are the options: cut, copy, paste, that will be enabled. Means if required, means track, data track changes is one more option available in the reading mode. Drill option is available. Filter bar will show up once we click on this filter bar, will show up the filters available. Report filters outline will show you, and these on the left side you will just see report map, then available objects pan and document summary. So it's a very limited functionality available in reading mode because it is used mostly by the report users. And the third mode, which is again coming to design mode. So design mode, whatever the data features available in the data and reading modes, so that is also available in data design mode, and which also provides uh, additional tabs or tasks available, which is listed here. If you see report element, we can allow to define tables, charts, cells, and section in which the data displays. We can also define colors, position, and alignment to report elements. Then format allows to define formatting options, including font, color, borders, text, alignment, padding, and background images. Then data access, which will allows to create new document, edit, purge, and refresh existing documents, which we were having in data mode. These options were available. Create new variable, merge objects, and from different data sources. Then next tab is analysis, which will allow us to perform extensive analysis tasks like apply report filters, ranking, input controls, data tracking, break, sorts, and conditional formatting rules. Drill up or drill down on the data, apply calculations. The last one is page setup, which will allow us to add, delete, rename, or duplicate and move reports. Define page orientation, headers, footers, and margins related to the page formatting. So whatever options available are, most of them are in design mode, which is required for the developer or designer to create the reports. So you will see this. This is the design mode, which is like this. File properties on the left side. You will see on there is a side panel, which will having the different views. Then on the middle, you'll see report element, format, data access, analysis, page setup. All are enabled. So this is more of flexible and more of options available in the design mode. So we will see in a more detail about this design mode. So these are the application structures which is available in the design mode. So see means this on the left side. If you see this, these are the different options. So file tab page, properties tab page, toolboxes, side panel, status bar. So file tab page, this is file tab page, properties tab, this is remote element. So I'll show you means in the next slide. If you see, this is properties tab, this is toolbox. On the left side, if you see, this is the side panel. This one is file tab page, and then these are the status bar, which is on the bottom side, which will show about the track changes, page numbers, arrows like move next and previous for the pages, zoom option, and refresh. Current refresh time is when it is refresh, and the status is connected to repository or not, like that. So these are the different components which are available in the design mode. So let's come to the side panel, which is here. All this on the left side, you will see these are the different options. So what does it contains? So let's come to the side panel views one by one. So it contains, see, this is the first one is the document summary. Second one is the report map, input controls. Third one is then web services publisher, available objects. If you see document file structure and filters pane, and then shared elements, and then last one is the properties. Let's take an one by one. Means what is it? See, first one is document summary. It will give the document details in a summarized manner, which will say type, what is type, then who is the author, creation date, when is local, then content alignment, description, keywords, what are the last refresh date, last modified date, last modified by. These are the different options available in document summary. Report map will be just showing how many reports are there in this document. If there are multiple reports, then you can say report 1, report 2, or whatever the names are available there. Then input controls, these are the filters which are available for the document. So we can apply new input controls to filter out the data based on some conditions. So this is the third screenshot. Then comes to the available objects. This is the available objects. You will see means whatever the objects available from the universe. When we connect to any universe or any data provider, then the objects will be available there, and that will be displayed in this objects available pane. So we can utilize these objects from this pane to the document and can create a report. Document structure and filters. So document structure and filters will show what are in a detail what are the report and its component. Suppose we have added a table or a chart type, then that will get added here as in a document structure and filters. If there are any other filters as well, that will show up here. And shared elements, which if there are any elements shared between the documents, that will also come up here. Okay, so those were the side pane views available. So coming to the lesson 2 means displaying data in a table. So how we can display data in a table, or how we can present data in a tables. So it's a simplest style of displaying data in tables. Means most of the reports which are available, or most of the reporting tools comes to displaying the data in a tables first, and then the other way like chart or graphical representations. So in this SAP Web Intelligence tool as well, means we have many tables. Like first, what are the types of tables? So vertical tables, horizontal tables, cross tables, and forms. These are the types of the tables. So default style of presenting data is a vertical table, which displays header cells at the top and corresponding data in the columns. Horizontal tables, same as vertical, expect data runs horizontally. Cross tables will be across data in a matrix format, which row and column headings describe the content of each cell. Forms are useful in a report when we want to display detailed information of each customer, product, or partner. Let's take this example, means how the tables look like. So this is the vertical table, is column name and its data runs column wise. Then this is the horizontal table, columns will come in row manner and data will run through horizontally. A cross table will year by state, the same is year by city. Year will come on column level and this will come on the header like this. It's a cross type, so it's a cross table. Form will be one by one, state sales revenue, then state sales revenue, state sales revenue, like this. Uh, it will display each data one by one. So these are the types of tables. Okay, so now coming to presenting data in a freestanding cells. So how we can display data in a freestanding. So freestanding cells are single cells that stand alone in a report. So they are not connected to any other components. They are standalone. Means they will not be included in any of the component. They will come. Means they will placed as a single component in a document. So use freestanding cells to display information that adds meanings to the report. So if there is anything meaningful information we need to add to the report, for that purpose we will need to have these freestanding cells. And what will we can add means what is the type of information that is meaningful to the report. So let's see, means text comments means if I want to just add some meaningful description or comments about the report or report components, that I can add, enter message, questions, or add titles. Images, if I want to display logos or icons or photographs, that also I can add. Then formulas or calculation, if there is any formula or calculation, just I need to make based on some input conditions there, and just wanted to display on some as a freestanding data, that I can do. Then last refresh date, what is the last refresh date of the report, that I can also place. Drill filter functions, if there is any names of the objects by which the data is in drill report is filtered. Then page numbers, we can display the page numbers of each report page. So if you see means how we can add. So in the web intelligence reach client interface, this is the report element tab. In this report element tab, we'll see table, cell, section, comments. So on the cell tab you will see blank or predefined. So blank is one more um, standalone free say cell, or predefined means these are the already defined by the tool, so that also we can add. Okay, so from this we can add the document name or last refresh date. I see, suppose this is a page number which I added, so this will display the page number of the data. Then last refresh date is 11, so whatever the date which is last refresh on the report, so that will come up here. So this way means we can add different predefined filters: drill filter, query summary, prompt, report filter summary, then total number of pages or page number out of total pages, like that. So these are the different freestanding cells which will be placed as a standalone components in the report document. Okay, so next lesson, which is about presenting data in a chart. So there are ways means we can display the data in a graphical manner, or more of meaningful way which is available, or which will catch the eyes of the users. So that will means in a way means we can display charts. So how we can display, which we will present the data graphically in the report so that it is clear and comprehensible to the report user. Charts, web intelligence offers standard chart formats graphically display your business information. So there are multiple chart types which are available. So column chart with dual values, combined column and line chart, combined column and line chart with dual value axis, stacked column chart, then 100% stacked column chart, 3D column chart. So these are the different chart types which are available, and based on the business scenario or business requirement, we can use any of these chart to display the data in a more graphical manner, and which will be easily noticeable to the users, and we will enhance the value to the business. So these are the different types. So we will see one by one what is different types of charts. So line charts. So why line charts are being used, means when we can use. So it is good for showing trends in a data at equal intervals or changes in a data over time. If suppose there is a change in a data over a time or over some specific range, then we can display this data by using line charts. So in the line charts as well, there are different types line chart. This is the line chart screenshot which is shown here. Then line chart with dual axis chart, and then area chart. So these are the three types related to the line chart. Then pie chart. So when we can use pie chart, so this is again useful if you want to display how each part of your report data contributes to the total. So if there is anything which is useful, or if you want to show as a whole to the report data, then we can use this pie chart. So Webby provides following pie chart types. So pie chart with variable size and depth, and donut chart. So whatever the business condition is there or requirement, we can use this type of charts. Point charts. So these point charts are useful for comparing specific data points. So whenever any data we wanted to compare with some specific data points, then we can use point charts. So we'll see this is a screenshot, means how it looks like. These are the different color wise point we can specify. Then there are different point charts: scatter chart, bubble chart, polar scatter chart, and polar bubble chart. So these are the different four types of point charts available. Coming to the bar charts, this is useful for comparing similar groups of data. For example, one time period to another. So Webby provides following bar chart. So bar chart, stack bar chart, and 100% bar stack bar chart. Okay, the next one is radar charts or spider charts. So this is again useful if you want to take a look at several factors related to one item. Suppose there is a sales revenue and I wanted to uh, check the sales revenue based on different like year or state or city wise. Then I can use this radar charts. So it will display several axes starting from unique origin and with a common scales. Okay, see this, these are the different options like state and year. I can use to check the sales revenue. So uh, this is the use of the radar charts. Now we've seen about charts. So coming to how we can create a chart from table, means if we, means we can create a table by inserting a table from the report elements. Then what we can do, we can if I want to convert a table into chart, then what I can do means I can just right click on this table. I'll get this input on this screen which will say from the input context what I'll see. I'll select turn into, and once I click on this turn into, a new window will get open here, new pop-up, which will give the different options. If I want to convert to other table or cross table like that, or if I want to add a column chart, line chart, pie chart like that. So I can select, suppose I want to select this table to convert into column chart, then I can select this option. Okay. So this is the way we can convert tables into chart. And also we can do reverse thing, like means we can convert charts into a table. So we can right click on this chart, and then we can convert into table, vertical table, horizontal table, cross table. Okay, so these are the different options available. Turn into vertical, horizontal. So we can directly if we click on right click on this chart, then and we'll say turn into, means I can select vertical table or horizontal table, whatever you want. So that will automatically convert to the uh, tables. What are the options we select? Okay, so we come to the end of this unit. So let's understand, check your understanding, means which design mode features allows you to purge an existing document, so create new variables and merge objects. So which mode, design mode, then which modes allows you to activate data track changes functionality, which all table types we can create in a web intelligence document. So this is again related to the table types, what all table types, and what is the default table type in a web intelligence type means when we create any report, what is the default table type created. Okay, I hope you must have understood this concept. So let's go to the answers just to check your answers means. So in the data access mode, we can purge an existing document or create a new variable and merge objects. So which modes allows you to activate data track changes functionality. So reading mode and design mode will allow data track changes functionality. Which all table types you can create in a web intelligence document. So vertical, horizontal, cross, and form. Now these four tables are available there in web intelligence document. And the last one is which is the default table type. So vertical table type is available as an in a web intelligence report. Okay, so this is an end to this video. I hope you must have understood these concepts related to the web intelligence document design. We'll meet in a next video. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.